morning, welcome. It's We Are Live. I'm Chris Denman. We're live at Midcoast Studio in Grand Center, St. Louis, Missouri. Excited to be here today. Big thanks to Tech Electronics for decking out our studio, all the cameras, mics, the board, all that good stuff. Carly Lawrence joins me today. She's the in-game host for the St. Louis Blues, and Barb. We'll call them Barbly today. How are you, Barbly?
She's great.
Oh, wow. How about you?
I'm also great.
Are you?
I'm tired.
Are you tired? I was like, man, Carly, you're subdued this morning, but you're tired.
I'm a sleepy girl.
Okay, you're sleepy, but at least you're nice when you're sleepy. I get like despondent and slightly rude.
No, I'm a nice girl.
You're a nice
I was
sleeping.
up late watching Bachelor in Paradise, and I get really into like Bachelor Reddit and like looking up the spoiler. I don't know why, and I don't even tell I don't talk to anybody about this except for you right now.
Thank you.
But like,
thank you for.
I don't even like.
Me being the first.
I don't even have a Reddit screen name. I just like look at things.
You just Google Reddit, and they're like, "Would you like to sign in?" And you're like, "I'm okay."
No, I just want to look at all the comments that other people have to say about Bachelor in
What's
Paradise.
the most interesting thing on Bachelor in Paradise Reddit you found? Is this a wormhole thing where you're just reading about it? It's just info after info. Are there spoilers? Are there dirty
everything.
details?
There's funny memes. There's spoilers. There's like outside
it's
contestant sightings.
You and Barb.
Yeah.
You're laying in bed.
You got it.
You got your laptop watching it? Reading? Okay.
What? Usually on my phone, and then it's playing in the background.
Got it.
Not on my laptop. I'm not poor. I have a television set.
Wow. Look at you.
I know.
Yeah, you could be one of the
have
contestants.
a TV.
So then you're looking there. The light's like bright. You're in the dark, I'm sure.
Yes.
And then you're alone.
You
no
got
offense.
The image is correct.
And then from the other room, somebody just hears every 7 minutes.
Well, I'm alone. There's
or
nobody
so.
here. There's
no
nobody
one in the
there.
house.
Nobody.
Okay. No. Oh wow. Forever alone.
Forever and ever.
So you're sitting there and you just hear every 2 seconds when like a funny meme comes up.
No, I don't laugh out loud.
Oh, you don't?
No.
How do you see it? You go, that's funny. You say it.
I'm that.
Okay. Well,
that
good.
Jerk.
We do have a stream queen in studio. He's the executive producer.
The stream queen.
And his name's Chris Gardner. Good morning, Gardner.
Good morning, gentleman, and good morning, ladies.
And gentle Barb.
Call her
She is
gentle Barb. Call her gentle Barb.
She is gentle.
Very gentle.
I've never heard her bark.
Once maybe at another dog.
Never.
Did that happen? No. She's not a barker.
Not a barker.
Okay. Sorry, Bob. So
She wanders just a little bit, but just to see what's going on, and then goes back to Carly usually.
Yeah, nailed it.
it's
Yeah.
true. So
It's
Gardner,
nice to watch.
how are you?
I'm all right. So, yeah, I'm okay.
Wasn't very convincing.
Yeah,
at all.
no.
It's like,
Good
dude,
morning. Good morning, Walnuts.
Do you need to talk, Chris?
Oh, we will eventually, maybe.
Oh.
wow.
Okay. No Travis Terrell today. He's
I wanted to
legitimately
know.
on business.
Yeah, he is. On assignment.
On assignment. That always happens on the radio or something. They go, they're on assignment. Well, no, they went to Destin with their family. No. Travis is
Conda.
on assignment.
Mm-hmm. I need to know now. You said Bachelor in Paradise?
Oh, yes. Yes.
What's the difference between Bachelor in Paradise and Bachelor?
Are you serious? So, The
Whoa.
Bachelor.
You should have seen.
I spoke too soon on tired Carly being sweet.
My soul just went like this. Bam.
Yeah.
The way she looked at me.
It's
I'm
embarrassing
kidding.
for you.
You know, The Bachelor is where there's the one guy, and then there's like 30 women who are competing for his love. And then Bachelor in Paradise, and then there's The Bachelorette where it's the woman and then 30 men competing for her love, or her hand in marriage, or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bachelor in Paradise is like they pick some random rejects from the past season of both of those shows and just throw them on an island, and then they just have to pair up, and then
They're not competing for love at this
they're
point?
competing for love with each other. Like, so they have to like pair up, and then people like get kicked off if they're not paired up with people. But then people are like pretending to like people so that they get a rose, even if they don't like them. Like it gets sticky.
Oh.
Do you watch all
Carly.
of them?
Yeah, I'm not gonna skip any.
Okay. No, I mean Bachelor,
Oh.
Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise.
Yeah.
Great question, Chris.
Now, do you go
Yeah.
to all Reddits for all three shows, or is it just...
Yeah, it's just the one Reddit, and that one Reddit changes because the
Depending
shows,
on the show.
yeah, because
Okay.
the shows don't overlap.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So that's their way to keep it continuous.
Yeah, and they
I
got
see.
me. They got me good.
I've never seen an episode of
I don't
any of
consider
those.
myself a trash person, but I love this
Do you think?
show.
I think there's always one for a person. That's like
Yeah.
the guilty pleasure or whatever.
Yeah, I don't watch any Bravo shows like Real Housewives and stuff though. I don't like. This is my only trash.
There's some show
Would
on...
you make a significant other if you ever had one? Watch this.
I wouldn't make them, but I would.
You would be like,
I
it's
would
mommy
like
time.
them to watch it with me, but if they don't want to, then
Hmm.
they can get out.
If you're in the live stream, comment if you'd like to watch.
There's
Bachelor in
Or
Paradise
watch
with
me
Carly.
watch it.
Yeah. Oh, we could set up a live.
Oh no.
Twitch, let's set up a
Yes!
Twitch profile.
Oh no.
Organic
Barb,
growth.
we're gonna get rich.
Barb, we're twitching all the
Rich
way
on
to the
Twitch.
bank.
Rich on Twitch.
Rich on Twitch. Throwing that term love around loosely. Denman and blue button downs. That's true love. That's from the Triangle Assassin. I didn't wear a blue button
He
down today.
didn't.
I wore my Tommy Bannister Realty shirt. Tommy Bannister, Realtor to the Stars. If Carly Lawrence needs a home in St. Louis, she can bug Tommy Bannister. South City's where they're located. Circa Properties. That's right, everybody. Tommy, he's a lifelong St. Louisan. Did you know that?
No.
I did.
Is he?
That's right. He's got the Bitmoji that's on my chest, and you could
Oh.
be on his. I don't know how that
Wow.
works. Hit up Tommy Bannister, Circuit Properties, if you're looking to buy or sell a home in the St. Louis area. Wow.
So there's
Back to
like
this.
there's always like that one show, your guilty pleasure, and that seems to be yours.
Do you have one?
I don't. Well, if you want to consider Ancient Aliens, that for me maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
'Cause
a
it's
guilty
kind of
pleasure
off
because that's.
the beaten path. Some it has been around for 10 seasons.
I
now,
watched
so.
I watched a marathon of it, and it's quite ridiculous. But it was watchable. What was that?
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Ancient astronaut theorists say yes.
Yeah,
they
that.
never say no. They just-
Sometimes they say maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I watched about 8 episodes of that one day at my parents' house doing some work, and I was like, I think they haven't said no in
Yeah.
8 episodes.
They
Are you
believe a
familiar with
lot.
the show?
The alien show he's
Yeah.
talking about?
Ancient
no,
Aliens.
I'm not. What?
They're like
Ancient astronaut theory.
They're like they'll talk about pyramids, and they're like, what may have happened was aliens came down and touched one of the
Basically,
humans.
the belief that aliens have been involved in our progression as a society for a while.
We're their test monkeys.
Yeah. That,
Do you believe that?
and some
Careful,
of the
Carly.
some of the ideas I'm intrigued by. Yes. I would say so.
He got
It's like
rid
my fascination with the John Benet Ramsey murder case.
Oh no.
She was born on August 6th. She and I shared a birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
August 6th was her birthday. It's currently
it
mine.
was. She's dead now. If
Yes.
you heard.
I'm 40. How old was she? 6?
Yeah, she was only like a couple
maybe
weeks
a-
older than me. That's why I was like so fascinated with it.
Oh, so that's the time.
So what happened?
The brother did it.
The brother.
I
Is
was
he-
literally talking to someone at the bar last night about this because
Okay.
I don't know how it
Yeah,
got
we're
brought up,
getting
but
No, I
it's
like this
definitely
one.
on the
We're
brain.
chipping away a little
John
bit. here.
Benet's been on the brain for like the last 24 hours for no reason at all.
You just elicited the same response from 2 different people.
Is there is there a Reddit for that?
Oh.
You know
no.
what? I haven't gone down
You
that
should.
rabbit hole.
No,
You're right. I
no,
should.
Gardner.
I might need to make a username.
Would that really be the next step
What's
in
your
your life?
username gonna
Is
be?
that your next goal? To create a Reddit
Justice for
username?
John Benet.
Oh wow, you've
not
thought
taken
about it.
already.
Yeah,
I
it's
literally
true.
just thought of it.
So you think it was the brother?
Yeah.
How is
But
he
then
free?
somebody I was talking to at the bar said, I was like literally taking a poll at the bar of like how people thought John Benet passed away. I made a lot
Like
of
who
fri-
did
I
it
made a lot of
or
friends.
how it happened? I guess.
Who was basically like who was involved. Like there was
Okay.
a group of people that said that they think it was a completely outside source, and I was like, that's fine, you're entitled to your opinion, but
Sheep.
you're wrong.
Sheep.
Yeah, but you're wrong. And I convinced some people about the brother.
Jamie Moyer's
brother
fancy
theory.
foyer thinks the brother
he's
did it out of
pleased.
jealousy, and the
The parents covered it up.
This is
Parents
so
covered it up.
Horrific. This is so horrific.
Which part?
The fact that we're still talking about it to this day. Those poor parents. You
They're-
think
the
they're part of
mom's
the cover
passed away also.
Oh, you really?
Patty?
And then Patty is passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dad is.
Still here.
Yeah, I don't know what the dad's doing.
Not well, I can't imagine.
What's that?
Did you talk to him?
No. Not my
No,
thing.
I stay away.
So wait, are we allowed to say what bar you were at?
I mean, yeah, are we?
Yeah.
Tam Ave.
Oh, you were at Tam. Okay. Was
Oh,
it
yeah.
full?
So
So like a decent amount of people were being pulled.
Oh yeah, I
on
was
Jean
polling the
Benet
bar.
on a Wednesday in Dogtown in St. Louis.
Yep, this is true. This is correct.
How many?
Jamie Moyer's fancy foyer is u/Don't Panic 1985. See you on Reddit. You're getting fans on Reddit.
Cool.
I think you need to go down that
You're right.
rabbit hole for Reddit.
You're
If
right.
you're gonna do Bachelor, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise, and you have the fascination with
Justin
this
for
case,
John Bonet.
you have
honestly.
to. I think you have
Find
to
me on
do it.
Reddit. I'm petting Barb. This is a first
she's
on camera.
literally loving it.
That's right.
I love this for you, Barb.
Good time to tell you about Hillside Animal Hospital.
Tell me.
Oh, is
That's
it?
right.
Yeah.
Do we have the Dr. Ed intro just so we can hear Carly's voice?
No.
Sure don't. Okay. Didn't know if that was easily
Not even
grabbable.
a little bit.
Dr. Ed comes in each and every week
Give me a
on
moment.
Wednesdays to play Dogs on Film. And don't forget, he's got Hillside Animal Hospital. Where's it conveniently located?
Inside Hillside Animal
near,
Hospital.
Near the Grove, the Hill, and Dogtown.
Dogtown.
That's right. Hillside
Oh,
Animal
yeah,
Hospital.
that's right.
Check it out online. You can see all their capabilities and services. Take your pets. That's where I take mine. Can't say enough good things about Dr. Ed and the staff.
Dr. Ed.
Dr. Ed.
Dr. Ed.
The good doctor is in.
There you go.
Hello. Look at this. I'm giving her a treat, and we are now bonded. She loves me forever. So what's going on in Barb's world? Does she miss Barclay?
You know what? She doesn't at all. She literally can't stand him.
Yeah, she misses being harassed.
Yeah. Getting that thing sniffed. So, wait. So this next season, are the Blues going to have Barclay in the mix?
For like 7 months. We have him for like 7 more months or something.
Depending on how well they play, they may have to get a new Barclay.
I,
Think
I
about that. They
know.
went from getting a puppy to boost morale and help out a great
yeah,
cause.
yeah.
But to boost, we'll just say to boost morale because it's funnier. To winning the Stanley Cup, like that needs to be in the movie.
I
Things
know.
got so low, we had to buy a puppy to make the
I
fans.
know.
It's a dog
Yeah.
on skates. It's like the
a Simpsons
squirrel
episode or
that's
something.
water skiing that they
Yes.
used to show.
Oh my gosh, I miss that squirrel. Do you think you could teach Barb to water ski?
Probably. She's a very talented lady.
Okay, we'll look into that.
A gentle Barb.
Very.
Gentle Barb.
Very
That's right.
talented, gentle lady.
Now Barb's gonna be coming to me for TREATS's all day. Carly, I'm excited for you. I've got some news to announce for you. Farmington Fall Festival. You're going to be doing some emceeing in my
I
hometown.
know it.
Farmington
in
Fall
Murphy's
Fest-
settlement?
In Murphy's Settlement. FarmingtonFallFest.com is the website. It's Brews, Blues, and Barbecue presented by Karsh Family Dental. Look at this. Gardner, they've got a barbecue contest.
Really?
Live music. Our friend John Henry's playing.
We have
Marquise
some park
Knox.
steaks there?
Funky Butt Brass Band, all kinds of craft beer, beautiful downtown Farmington, Missouri. And guess who the MC is for the entire weekend who has a hotel that's dog friendly?
The Black Sheep.
Carly Lawrence.
Okay.
Carly Lawrence will be there too. If you
That's-
guys want to go on and check out farmingtonfallfest.com, you can see all the event schedules, the barbecue contest. They've got a craft beer garden. This is actually really exciting. September 20th and 21st. Carly will be there. You guys, it's like an hour away. Go
What's
down,
it called?
have some fun. Brews, Blues, and Barbecue. Farmington Fall Fest. Yeah.
Brews, Blues, Barbecue, and Barb.
Oh, 4 B's.
Now don't let Barb get mixed in with the. You don't want her them making
What?
a little
I'm
kebab
She's
out
gonna
of it.
look like a riblet.
Ah,
Little niblet of Barb.
Yeah.
Schedule events online. Again, you can go to farmingtonfallfest.com. And again, if
they
you go
got
down
some
there.
B&Bs up there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful ones. Yeah.
Bed and breakfast.
Yeah. All kinds of hotel deals and everything. Huh.
Maybe I'll treat myself one week.
Do you want to run in the 5K? They're doing their first ever 5K.
I've always wanted to run in a 5K
Smoke a cigarette?
while chain smoking.
Okay. Well, this is your first one.
Now, normally, this is like when I first started smoking and like I was running like 40 miles a week at the time. I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh, I could do a 5K and chain smoke. And
Yeah.
like, instead of drinking water, I'll have someone pass me a scotch while I'm
Ooh,
running and stuff
boy.
like so I wanted to. And then I was going to go by the nickname the Pittsburgh Puffer afterwards. I had everything that's all planned out. I'm bad at executing ideas sometimes, and maybe it's best that this one didn't get
It's
executed.
also a very aggressive idea that you concocted.
Yeah. I think I was drinking when I came up
That's
with
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
Black Sheep will be at the Farmington Fall Fest that you're the
Really?
MC of. Yeah, that's right.
I'm so excited.
Triangle Assassin, is there a barbecue contest?
Yeah.
She gets to taste it.
Oh, no.
Maybe Barb will be the official taste tester.
Carly's so going to use that now.
Yeah.
Okay, I've thought of that before.
You got to use it, though.
I know, I do. I was like, okay, so I have a show in Memphis in October, and
What's the
was like,
show?
I was like, it's I don't even know where it's at.
No, but what is it? Is it
Oh, it's a
stand up?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get your Grizzlies shirt on today.
Vancouver.
I know, and I actually kind of looked cute under it, but
Oh.
it was cold.
Listeners and our viewers just got real excited there for a second. I was like, okay.
But I was like,
Kill the
oh,
stream.
it could be my one. It could
No,
be my
leave it.
my one show or my one city tour, my one city
I like that.
Barb and barbecue tour.
That's good.
To Memphis.
You want to make T-shirts with Buy Jack 10 feet behind us? They
You're
can make
so
shirts.
right.
Yeah, that's right.
Do they have Barb size?
Yeah.
Cool.
Gardner got a onesie for his niece.
Mm-hmm.
Carte blanche.
For
huh?
Whitley.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I had
Proud
to,
of that?
I had to
I'm happy
explain the
for
whole
you.
movement
I love that for you.
to my sister-in-law when I delivered the onesie.
Does it feel strange?
Because my brother was like, "Yeah, I saw it on Twitter." I'm like, "I didn't know you were on Twitter, you jerk." He's
Found
like,
out
"Yeah, I don't really let people know."
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
Like,
oh,
that's
I'm
like
like,
me and
okay.
Reddit.
I'm like, oh, what, are you afraid? Are you commenting on like Ben Shapiro tweets or what?
He's on John Benet Reddit.
Maybe he is.
What is it?
And he's
Justice
on
for Jean
he's
Benet?
on Bachelor
is your,
Reddit.
Is your name?
It's gonna be. Well, unless it's taken. If not, then it's not me.
Well, what? What?
You
what
might have the
number?
wrong Justice for John Benet.
Can we have a listener search Reddit to see if there's a Justice for John Benet?
Fancy
user
Foyer's got to
already?
be on
It's
it
either
right
me
now.
or it's not. Honestly.
Oh, that's a good
That's all I
point.
have to tell
That's
you.
yeah, that's good. Triangle Assassin said, organic growth almost just really happened. With Carly removing her hoodie.
Gross. You guys are gross.
I think he was talking about people watching, right? Like that would have
you know
upped the
what?
views.
That's-
No, I don't think you
At
would.
least
I appreciate that's
yeah.
a pretty good
I'm
effort.
a good cleaner.
Though. Yeah, it's
I'm
good
a
effort.
good spin. Good spin.
Hey, why don't you get a Triangle Assassin? He's got the tarot cards still, right?
Oh man. Yeah.
Ask him if he can find out if I don't know the brother's name.
Burke?
Would the tarot cards let us know if he was
Burke
the
Ramsey,
one? If he was the one who did it,
murderer.
You
or
think-
should I pull up the magic 8-ball again?
Do you feel like it's something that could be solved on a podcast in St. Louis by a listener doing tarot cards at home, just telling us the results?
You know
We
what?
wouldn't have to do it
Maybe.
live.
It's worth a shot. is
Call
what I
up
would
Inside
say.
Edition
I mean,
and let them know.
What else have we got to lose at this point?
Nothing. We've already lost John Benet, America's princess.
Mm.
We have nothing else to lose.
That's so
Needed to
true.
be said.
That's well put.
So be sure to look out
Very well
for.
The Princess Diana of our generation.
Taken from us too early.
Too young.
If I left and you guys just talked conspiracy theories on famous deaths for the
just
next
talking
2
one.
hours, no,
Just one.
Would it? I think that would be a much more enjoyable show. I'd go watch out.
Yeah, what did you want to talk about today? Am I derailing
No,
this conversation?
Not at all.
No.
Do not ever.
No, this is
please
fine.
stay.
I was only mad about one thing. So it's
Please
okay.
run your mouth. Continue. What
Stay.
is this coming out of
Stay
your
in
mouth?
This is amazing. The Fancy Foyer checked, and it's free on Reddit.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Justice for Jean Benet.
That's big.
Yep, there it is.
I'm happy about that. In a weird way. I
Is
guess.
that insensitive?
Yeah.
No?
Really?
You're
No.
calling for justice. You're asking for the truth. What
I'll
is
tell you
wrong
this.
with the truth?
The answer could be found on Reddit quicker than it could be found in the Denver airport, which is another place you
Oh,
look into.
God, that's another one.
I've
I've watched so many
Underneath
YouTube
the Denver
videos.
airport?
Yeah, the
Wow.
last time I was flying through Denver, I think I texted Carly and I'm like, "Hey, this place is like weird, right?" She's like, "Yeah."
Ancient astronaut theorists say yes.
Say yes. That's right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they've had that on an episode
that
before.
big blue horse with the giant.
Flame nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. Hey Gardner, not to change the subject, but I hear you're mad at the city of St. Louis.
Well,
This is getting out of hand.
no, I am mad at the city of St. Louis. It happens every
I
once in a
love
while.
Carly. This is so great.
I forgot about that one, man.
Yeah, you can spend. Have you spent hours looking into the Denver airport?
I've looked into it before.
Carly spent years.
Yeah.
Years. I've dedicated portions of my life to the study
It's interesting.
of the Denver airport.
You know, there was a group that was trying to do. We mentioned it yesterday. That was trying to do something out there.
Who?
That's.
What's their name?
I don't know, but they were like one of 3 or 4 groups that were trying to be involved in privatizing the St. Louis airport.
What does that mean?
Like it's going to be
So
privately
it's controlled
run.
by the
Yeah.
city government right now, or the county government, I guess, whatever.
A group.
Yep.
What is?
It's the public kind of owns it and runs everything.
So what are they trying to do to it? Put some underground
you let
bunkers in there?
I don't know.
you
That's
don't
the
know.
question. But the group that was involved with the Denver airport, Denver airport dropped them because they were delayed so much by like a couple years or something, and said we can't do this anymore with you. And they're might be involved in St. Louis airport. I wonder what they know. Is also-
Peculiar.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they're bringing this direction. But I am mad at the city of St. Louis, and I don't know quite who to blame yet. But the information that got me upset was delivered by an old foe.
How many foes do you have in the city government alone?
Just a handful to 10, I would say. Handful to 10. He's a former alderman. I used to call him the hipster of Dogtown. I actually have grown to like him some.
Yeah,
My
seems
first
like a sensible guy.
My first impression was not. I was not very fond of this gentleman,
You
but
wouldn't give him your first impression, Rose.
I would not.
Ooh, is
No,
that
he
a
would
part of
not
the-
have gotten a rose.
Is that the part of your show?
It's part of the Bachelor.
Okay.
But
Keep up.
I've
Get on
actually
Reddit.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm okay. I was okay with him. Like some of the stuff that I'd see him think and how he explained things and some of his ideas. But he's no longer an alderman, and I'm actually upset by that because he definitely has a passion for St. Louis City, and he still works within city government. But he put a tweet out yesterday saying,
Let's see it. Carly, read it.
The city of St. Louis has instituted a 10 mile per hour. Sorry, you put me on the spot. A 10 mile per hour speed zone for e-scooters within the boundaries of Forest Park to minimize conflicts on the shared use path system. Expect e-scooters to power down a bit once you have entered the park. Be courteous to other trail users.
Now, Ogilvy, let's get some background on him. What is one of his favorite pastimes?
he is in the back pocket of big cycling. There is no doubt about it. He
It's a strong lobby.
he spearheads and has spearheaded a lot, and this is a good in way. A lot of the bike paths you see throughout the city that needs to be there, but it also the way they go about it sometimes can rub people the wrong way. Some of the research, so I think there's some wasteful spending that preempts building the paths that you could probably get rid of. Just go make your bike path. That's fine. Also, but don't put the poles up necessarily where people are turning their cars like onto Union, and there's a pole all of a sudden that you might turn into as you're trying to get on the road.
Thank you.
Maybe not do that. There's design things that I think could be a little bit better. But he is into cycling. He's into developing the velodrome out in North St. Louis. Is that off North Kings Highway, right near Highway 70? The city actually poured some money into that, and I'm not sure what's come of it as of yet, actually, too. Maybe some more
Maybe you should
wasteful spending.
investigate.
Yeah, I'll look into it. So he's definitely in the back pocket of big cycling and has been as long as I could tell. And now they're trying to put regulations, restrictions on e-scooters. Big government, big brothers getting in the way here. So my question is, it's a multi-use path. So scooters are allowed on it.
Do they scoot on The Bachelor or Bachelor in
Have
Paradise?
you done that before?
I'm not that I'm familiar with.
A
no.
scooter date's a good idea. You should submit that
It's
idea.
brilliant. I will
Okay.
talk to producers about that.
Okay.
But I'm asking, if it's an issue in the park, are you restricting the speed limit of cyclists? Are you going to ask them
That's
to go
a great
10 miles per hour?
argument.
Now, another thing is, too, you ask the e-scooters to be used on the street instead of the sidewalk. I'm for that. I try to do that as much as I can. I might go on the sidewalk every here and there just to get around a dead end, let's say, or to actually get out of the way of a car, to let traffic flow. If there's someone walking and I need to get on the sidewalk, I hop off the scooter and walk. I try to be courteous. I try to practice etiquette with everything I do. And you're asking scooters to go on the road, but you're going to limit them to 10 miles per hour, so you're going to cause issues with cars and scooters than on the road if they're limited in what they do. Are you asking cars to go 10 miles per hour in the park when they're driving on
They're
the road?
not.
They're not. And they're going to be able to regulate this because they have a geofence. So the scooters will be programmed once they go past this. It's like a force field
Crazy.
that they'll go down some. and
Ancient
the miles per-
astronaut theorists say yes.
Yeah, we're there. So I've been.
It is weird that bikes can go 40 miles an hour and
But so
a
you're going to
great
cause.
argument.
So now, if you're slowing them down, you're going to cause an issue still because you're going to have bikes going faster. So you're still going to have it. It's really not.
it's a problem
Basically, you need what you really want people to say, and I've seen this. Is people use them on the sidewalks too much? That's the real issue. Now the multi-use path, that's what they're for. You should allow them on the path. This is where I think big cycling has got involved. They're like, we want these paths to ourselves. This is where we let it.
Bicycles hardly even use bike paths, which makes me mad. I'm not team share the road. I'm team get on the sidewalk.
Oh, wow. But then what about pedestrians?
Get on the sidewalk. All
Okay,
y'all, if you're not
yeah.
a car, get on the sidewalk. I'm
Motorcycles, tractors,
Well,
ATVs.
Y'all can hang out. You can sneak. I'll let you guys
How do we
go.
feel about I feel like bicyclists want the best of both worlds. They want to be able to run every stop sign, but then scream at you.
Yeah,
to
like,
treat
stop
them like
it.
another
Get
car.
outta here.
To treat them like another car when it's like, well, you're not acting like a car.
Exactly.
I'm not rude, but don't expect
I've
me.
seen cyclists go through stop signs in my neighborhood at busy intersections without stopping and then yell at the car that's going through. Like I saw a guy, I was like, I wanted to follow that guy at that point and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
Why are you yelling? You ran the fucking stop sign.
I
Just-
know.
Yeah, take your fucking yellow jersey
Ooh.
off, Lance Armstrong, and just
Ooh.
calm the fuck
Take
down.
your clothes off and calm down.
Yeah,
That's what Gardner
take
said.
your clothes off. I'll take mine off, and we will go Greek style
No.
and wrestle
No.
and settle this
Wrestle till the death.
old school way.
Okay. All right.
Wow, what a story. That's
it
escalated
gets
quickly.
heated.
It will. I try to escalate it quickly to screw with people, so then they just leave me alone. That's the only way I know how, because I'm not going to win a physical battle.
And then did you guys go out to dinner and see a movie? Is that how the story ends?
We go to the Chase. I don't know where we would go for dinner. Maybe Rasoy, because I like the chicken tikka masala there. So I'll stay in the neighborhood for dinner.
Cool.
Yeah. So there's a date. We created a date off an altercation that we just.
New segment on Bachelor in Paradise.
Hypothetically, yeah, that's where that came from
I'll
her.
call the
Cyclists
producers
in
now.
Paradise.
My thing is like
Cyclists in paradise.
what they're trying to do seems to be in conflict with other things, and that's why I don't like it. Plus, it's regulating this. They were going to go after e-scooters at one point. Look, I've been wanting to create an electric scooter gang.
Yeah.
This is how they create.
That
I
it's
might
like-
not create it.
it's like
they might
prohibition.
do it themselves.
You're part of the problem. We don't need gangs around here.
I don't
Well,
want it to be,
they're
but
creating
I
it.
gotta go. My hillbilly blood starts boiling with
okay.
stuff like this.
I gotcha.
I got a little hillbilly blood in me. I got family roots in Paducah,
Okay.
and so,
Don't-
and if you're
ooh.
mad that people are
Wow. Oh, we got a
He'd get-
Paducah boy.
He'd get 3 roses. He'd get 3
Yeah.
do
Kentucky
that,
roses.
will you do this one again?
Yep.
What,
Derek
what
Dockett.
that was?
Get camera 3 and let's get a dance.
The Paducah boy there.
Can we get the Paducah boy? You're over here. You're over here. Stand up tall. No, over here to the right.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
With the e-scooters, there's like a certain like lack of control. I kind of understand the restriction because there's a certain lack of control compared to cyclists. I'm not saying
Not
I like
everybody's a
cyclists.
buttoned up professional scooter guy like
So
you.
here's
Not
the
everyone
thing.
can control. I honestly wouldn't be able to. I would run into something and hurt everyone around me
So
and
the-
all of my loved ones.
So the issue really then isn't the miles per hour, is it? The issue is just that people
People
aren't
are
good on them.
I think
Okay.
that's it.
So that's what they're trying to do. And I've heard this, and I've seen them try. Here's what I would say to them. The only way to stop a bad guy on a scooter
Okay.
is a good guy with a scooter.
Nice. I like that.
More scooters. You need more scooters, more good guys with scooters. That's the only way to fix it.
Nobody shot up a Walmart in New Mexico in the late 1800s because everyone had a gun.
More good guys with scooters.
Walmart wasn't there. That's the crux of the joke.
What's happening?
So that's what I'm saying. It's a fair question.
So you're mad at Ogilvy? Do we need to have him on?
I don't know if I'm mad
I
at
like
him.
I like him. We should have
That's
him
the
on.
thing. I've grown to like him more than I had initially.
So what is his position now? Is he still involved in city government?
Yeah.
Did you
he
say
is.
that? Did I not hear
he
it?
is. Let me look it up real quick because I want to make sure I get the title right. It's something to do with transportation, so I'm assuming he's probably behind this in a way. I don't know if he's the one who writes this.
Well,
He's a transportation policy planner for the city of St. Louis.
Okay. See, now I'm seeing the big cyclist thing come through.
Yeah.
Huffy has got him in their back
So, like, if you see
basket.
policy that starts to form that way, and that's fine. I think there should be bike paths. And actually, the bike paths, what you would want overall is you would want them to be even better. Like, you would want them to be separate for the road. You know, a lot of times you just see the painting on the road of, hey, this is bikes are here or whatever. Like, in bigger cities, they have dedicated lanes, like actual lanes to separate them from cars. Now, the problem that can be is that cars will end up parking in these lanes. And
That is
it
an issue.
becomes
And I
an
live in
issue.
Tower Grove where people will just start driving. It's like
Yeah.
clearly marked for everything. How we do it over there, Barb and Carly? So my friend Roy, who we're gonna organize some kind of a stand-up comedy event around, he is in an electric wheelchair. So he said gangs. Speaking of gangs, by default, am I a Crip?
I mean,
He just messaged me, Carly, can I get a ruling?
he's not wrong.
That's in-game host for the Blues, Carly Lawrence, calling a guy a Crip in a wheelchair.
So
That's the headline you run with.
the way I think my gang starts, though, actually, is because
Don't plan it out like this.
Well,
or
look,
is your plan
the
to put it in our face and
restrictions-
say, I told you all
the
along?
restrictions will be on the scooters you can rent, right? Being shipped no later than tomorrow is my personal e-scooter that I have purchased,
Hit the dramatic music, Carly.
which will not be
Dun,
restricted
dun.
because it
You
won't be
got it.
programmed that way.
Wait a second. Oh, you'll be.
I will be exclusive.
You're the guy.
So I am going to go into the park
Now,
and
what-
wreak havoc.
When when they kick up the scooter force field in the park, it's a governor, basically, an
Yeah,
electric
it's
force
a
field
governor,
governor. Will you come in like Paul Revere? The force field is coming.
And a leader
The
is
Paul
created.
Revere
Yeah.
of scooters.
Yeah.
Because will have that exclusivity, and people will wonder, what is he doing? Let me follow that man. Let me follow that man to freedom.
Hippie Jesus. What
and
did Lunel think
this-
you were?
She thought I was a deadhead.
Oh, yeah. okay.
That I followed the Grateful Dead around everywhere.
Who called you Fat Jesus?
And then I started going, Uncle John's band. Fat Jesus was Tony Roberts, I believe, who's in town
Coming
next
in
week.
Friday.
Yeah.
He's
Or this
here
week.
for this Friday,
week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fat Jesus.
Fat Jesus and a deadhead.
Mm.
That's about right.
Oh, that was about a year ago.
Yeah.
I was in Phoenix for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Fat Jesus, everybody. Sorry, continue.
No.
On your scooter quest.
Yeah, once I get the personal scooter, I will then be able to create the game because I'll have that exclusivity, and people will wonder what makes this guy so special.
Mm-hmm.
Flowing hair,
Yeah.
helmet, doing whatever I want on the scooter. They will want to follow me, and a religion is created, and society will then have its downfall.
So this is a Fight Club thing. You want to infiltrate to the very top to tear it all down.
Yes,
Spoiler alert.
out of the ashes.
It was one guy the whole time.
Barb.
So that's what's going to happen.
Okay.
That's why I was upset.
A hero's journey. Chris Gardner takes down big cycling,
Wow.
one scooter at a time.
I just want freedom for my people.
Okay.
Let my people scoot.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That I really liked that
Yeah,
story.
it's empowering.
That was very passionate.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever applied to be on The Bachelor, Carly?
I don't like the way
I was in
Barb's
talks
looking
with
at me.
producers at one point.
You really were?
Yeah.
Really?
Talks?
Yeah, like they called me when I was at dance practice.
Hang on, wait. The best thing, I'll be like, if I chip away at it a little more, and she's like, well, okay, I DM'd the Bachelor account on Instagram.
No,
and
they called me when
it
I was
said
at,
they saw
They
it
called me when I was at dance practice one time, and then I like
for the Grizzlies. When you were at the Grizzlies.
And when I got out of practice, I was like, wait, I got a number from California. This is weird. And then I called them back the next day, and they're like, we're the
Is this
guys from
Brad
The
Pitt?
Bachelor. And I was like, weird. And we talked for a while, and then I went to Nashville and met them in person, and then nothing happened after that.
Really? What did they kind of give you an insight into what they wanted from you? Because those like pre-meetings, like they'll straight up, like even with actors, you'll think that you have they just want to throw people off the scent so nothing leaks out about stuff. Are they secretive? Do they kind of tell you what they wanted from you?
No, they
No?
didn't. No, but they were asking me a lot of questions. They were just,
I would think you would seek out people who are pretty reactionary and dramatic.
yes. I don't know if they thought that I necessarily was.
Were you sleepy? Had you
Perhaps.
been? Were you
I think I
this
was
version
too,
of yourself?
honestly, I think I was kind of too weird for them.
Oh, really? Oh, they need like kind of. I know what you mean. So you're
I was
like
a little weird. I was a little weird. Like they loved that I did comedy. They loved that I danced. They loved that combo and everything. But I was just a little too quirky for them. I feel like.
they need more Nordstrom shoppers or what? Like what?
I mean, do I look like I don't shop at Nordstrom?
I don't know. You're wearing a Vancouver Grizzlies
It
hoodie
has
that
a really
that
big
you tried
stain
to
on
take
the back
off.
too. You're right. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. So they're looking for more.
Or maybe they just didn't think I would match up well with the lead that year. I don't know. But
Who was
regardless,
it? Do you remember?
Jesse Palmer.
Well, no, because I remember being like, oh, I really liked Ben. And they're like, well, we already cast for, like, Ben's season is already cast, but we're, like, casting for the next season. We, like, don't know who that is yet, but, like, we still
they still
wanna know
have
if
to
you're
get married?
interested. No, not necessarily.
Wasn't that
They've, like,
the hook?
That's, like, supposed to be the hook, but in the past couple seasons, like, people have, like, gotten around that
Yeah.
kind of a couple times. But, like, there's this show called Unreal that's on Lifetime.
Tell me about it.
And it has like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes because it's actually a great show. But it was created by an ex-Bachelor producer. And basically, so she used to work on The Bachelor because The Bachelor, the owners of that show also own a bunch of other shows.
Mm-hmm.
And so when she signed on with that company, they like put her on The Bachelor. And she's like, this sucks because I'm a huge feminist. Like she was a huge feminist. And so it got to the point where she had to like manipulate contestants. Like they'll be like, "Oh, tell us about your dog that died before you came on the show," and then they'll start crying, and then once they're crying, then the producer will be like, "Okay, so Brad just broke up with you. Tell us how that makes you feel." And they're like, and so then they like cut out the story about the dog and just like have this girl crying talking about, you know what I mean? So they're so sneaky, but she couldn't do that kind of stuff anymore. So she was like, "If you guys don't like fire me from this job, I'm gonna kill myself."
Oh.
Like she literally said that to them. So she then went and moved to like Oregon or something and then came up with the idea for the show. And then this advertising agency she was working with, they like turned this into a show. And it's like basically like a behind the scenes kind of, but it's like a drama.
Is it scripted?
It's
Wait,
scripted.
is Natasha Leggero in it?
No.
Who's in it? Do you know?
I don't think any, Sherry Appleby is one of
I'll
the
have to
main.
look it up. The concept sounds similar.
It's a drama. It's a scripted show, but like it's
What's it called?
unreal.
Unreal. Gardner, I'm going to get
It's
the
a
info.
really, it's so interesting.
And it's on Lifetime. Is that the only Lifetime programming you watch?
Yeah.
Okay. Unreal on Hulu?
Yeah, you can watch it on Hulu.
Okay. Let's see. Unreal TV series on IMDb. 4 out of 5 rating. How do we feel about IMDb ratings?
That's
We trust
fine.
them?
I mean, basically, I have terrible taste in many things, so like I don't go off of ratings.
Sherry Appleby. I would definitely know her. Okay. All right. Constance Zimmer is who I know.
That's another.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good one. And like the characters in there are based on real people. Like you can look up. Like Bachelor Reddit is very in tune with the show Unreal.
Okay.
Very familiar. But
Hello, Barb. So now we know.
like Mike Fleiss is like his character is very obvious who his character is supposed to be.
Who?
I forgot the guy's name.
It's not that obvious then. We've got a couple comments on the Facebook stream. Barb would like you to share the stream. Abby in the comments says that's a great show. Unreal.
Oh my God, I
Backing you
know.
up.
Thank you, Abby.
Lisa says Rubenesque Jesus is who you are.
Oh, Ruben.
Ruben stuttered.
I'm sorry for 2004.
Great song.
What do you think Ruben's doing? Please don't say he's dead.
Is he alive?
I hope
Justice
so.
for Ruben.
Yeah, Justice for Ruben. And it was Thick Jesus, by the way.
Oh, Thick Jesus.
Yeah,
That's
Thick
Oh,
Jesus.
right.
that's fun.
And Tim in the comments said it could be Plump Jesus, too. So I like Thick
I
with
like
2
Thick.
C's
Yeah,
Jesus.
2 C's.
yeah.
Juicy Jesus.
Ooh.
When he's
That
back in.
alliteration.
I know.
Like that.
Juicy
That's
J.
the best. Like, why couldn't we be, we need alliteration in our show name.
We are
Oh.
juicy.
We already got walnuts,
Oh,
so you don't want to
can't back off that,
Yeah,
right?
That's kind of made its decision.
Walnuts is great.
Yeah. We don't have the control anymore
You
now.
don't want to confuse the audience.
That's definitely a thing. Can I tell you about St. Louis Counseling Services?
Oh, please do.
Barb, do you want to hear about St. Louis Counseling Services?
Her ears are wide open.
They always are.
You're
lie
right.
to me. I fucking talked to you about this before the show. No more lies.
He is
Not
still
on the
alive.
air. Not on the air. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was really worried. Poor Ruben was a big boy.
He'll be turning 41 soon.
Good for Ruben Studdard. Let's get him on the show. Maybe next week. Would you want to co-interview him if we got him on?
Barb would love to.
Okay. St. Louis Counseling Services, we work with them, and they have their services available to you. Counseling, school partnership programs, employee assistance programs, they've got it all. Check out the website, stlouiscounseling.org, helping you and yours since 1955 in the St. Louis area. The best time to get help is now. St. Louis Counseling is here for you. Call them, 314-544-3800. You can even request an appointment online. That's stlouiscounseling.org. And be sure to check out the podcast, Mental Health Matters, where they interview all kinds of different personalities from around the St. Louis area, around the country, and talk to them about stigmas involved with mental health and how you can help break that down. That's St. Louis Counseling Services. Make it happen, people. Carly.
Yeah.
We've talked scooters. We've got Barb in studio. Bachelor in Paradise is exciting. But you know what else is exciting?
What?
Battle Hawks.
Hmm.
I said Battle Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bird of sorts. That's the logo if you're watching. St. Louis Battle Hawks announced yesterday the XFL expanding to several different cities. St. Louis is one of them. This is your team, St. Louis.
What is
Wings and a sword. XFL. Vince McMahon, who owns the WWE, has a new professional football league. A new old one. Tried to make it in the late 90s, early 2000s.
The XFL?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I can't even remember.
Yeah.
That all
So it's
kinda
not like a
runs
sword
together.
fighting team.
No,
Oh.
professional football. They're playing in the Dome. They'll have real players, coaches, everything.
What? How are we getting all these teams? Doesn't mean it's awesome.
Well, they're the Battle Hawks,
What's
so
going on?
yeah.
Someone pointed this out because I know there's been some blowback on the team name and everything like that. No one's really a big fan of
The Battle Hawks?
the Battle Hawks. Some
Well,
are
it's like
okay
if you
with
asked
it.
a kid, hey, what do you want your team name to be? Like, the Battle
Yeah.
Hawks!
That was a good scream, though. Now, if you look at some of the other teams and their logos here in the XFL, you have the Renegades, Roughnecks, Wildcats, Guardians, Dragons, Vipers, and Defenders. It was fair to point out by a number, many people actually, that they look like predetermined logos and team names that you would find on a video game.
That's it.
It's a very good observation because I wondered that immediately myself because I think it was actually the Dallas Renegades one.
They look fake.
It's like, hey, you can make this your franchise in Madden.
Yeah.
And so I see where people are coming from.
What's a roughneck? I'm glad that's not us.
I don't know, actually. Is that well, it looks like an oil.
That's worse than Battle Hawks, so we should be
They should have
thankful.
just went back to Oilers if they could. I don't know if there would have been in Houston if there's a copyright issue there. But that's what I get the feel of with some of these. Not a lot of good reaction on it. Someone did point this out, though. If you turn the logo of the Battlehawks upside down, it'll spell STL.
Was that on purpose?
Oh.
I don't know.
It's like if you turn it upside
They're
down
not
and then
that
you squint
clever.
really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they named them the Battlehawks.
that wasn't on purpose. No.
So I would say no, but I at least appreciate someone looking for an accidental Easter egg in all of this. We're looking to save
I
this
love
at this
Easter,
point.
so.
I mean, it's not a good rollout necessarily. I don't know how many people are really going to care about that, but it's fun to criticize.
Yeah, it is, and it's easy too. I
Yeah.
mean, who's to say we would do a better job? But we're here to critique, not
Right.
to
My
launch
specialty.
XFL teams. Yes.
Our intern Tommy Mossander III pointed out that Battlehawk is actually an outfit on Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
Thank God you guys have a youth in here
Yeah.
to keep you up to date.
Well,
with
Tommy
that.
he basically let us know now that this team is named after an outfit on Fortnite. Now, does that attract the younger crowd? Are they going to know that? Their parents aren't going to know that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, now I'm on board with Battlehawks."
Steve Elgin is saying how XFL is so meta, excuse me.
Meta.
Yeah. And Black Sheep says, cut him some slack. They've got Triple H working in Paint Shop Pro. So
well, and I see
thought it looked like Brock Lesnar's sword tattoo.
the sword tattoo.
Yeah, I thought that
because
was-
like I see the sword, and someone pointed out, "Oh, this is like a He-Man type thing."
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do they got a sword on their logo? And I'm like, "Oh man," but He-Man had his large feline, who was Battle Cat. So it's basically using the. I'm wondering, like, did someone get high and was watching He-Man and just started using things from He-Man
Well,
to
yeah.
create a football team, and then all of a sudden they combined He-Man and Fortnite to develop the branding, the marketing, the logo, the team name for an organization.
We've clearly got some nerds in the writers' room. We can all agree on that.
Yes. And then others were pointing out that maybe these guys could get involved. The Birds of War.
Hilarious.
Now, I do think that this is a good idea for the fan section. The fan section can
Brilliant
be Birds
idea
of
for
War.
the fan
Right.
section.
So just go with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, be the Birds of War, and there's your fan section. We can critique it all we want. I'm now trying to save this.
I just make the best of it. I
yes,
love it.
Right. So because then that'll bring
Why
people
change it?
together
What-
even more.
They're
Hey,
gonna. If
this
they
is
change,
what you got.
Yes, if they change it, they're gonna change it to something we're gonna hate even more, and we're not gonna be able to complain about it because they already changed it once. So
And
we
we
might
love
as
to
well-
complain.
Exactly. So we might as well.
They're
just,
giving us one thing we want to complain.
Exactly.
But then we can try and save it ourselves.
and this is saving it to the best
Right.
degree possible.
I think so.
honestly.
I agree. And you know how fan groups work.
I do.
Carly?
I've been a fan of things all my life. I'm a big fan of Bachelor in Paradise.
Finding the killer.
Big fan of Jamini Ramsey
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah. She was something for a short time.
Yeah.
But
I know everything
you've
about
worked
fan
around fan
sections.
groups, fan bases before, with the Grizzlies, with the Blues. I mean, you can save this. Battlehawks doesn't help, but it can be saved.
Can be.
Just get creative, is what I would say, and then embrace that creativeness and come together as one. And there we have.
What do you think?
Wow. That's
Yep.
what I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
He's practicing already.
That's what you're doing.
I've got auditions for the
Oh,
Battlehawk
does he?
mascot. Yeah.
Oh, that would be something.
Pretty excited about that.
Can we get Travis in one of those?
I don't know. See, that would be a hit. You talk about organic growth.
And him doing a hawk
Talk
thing?
about organic
And basically,
growth.
like, because he's always battling the hawk to get to work on time in
Yeah.
the
Are you
morning.
familiar with that term?
So he's always, it's some sort of hawk.
Is that a term?
That's what he uses.
Well, he says the hawk got me.
The hawk got me.
Mm-hmm.
What hawk was
we're
it?
Like what? He's like, well, it's
Oh,
cold.
crime scene hawk.
Yeah, but so it turns out it's the Hudson hawk is where it started, and it refers to the cold air off the Hudson River or something that makes you like, ooh,
They
hawk's
use it in
out today.
Chicago, too.
It's quite cold. The hawk's out today. So then we just said, so the hawk makes you late, and it's traffic hawk. It's it's protest hawk.
Yeah.
It's Kings Highway Bridge hawk. It's how it
Electric
goes.
went out hawk.
The alarm didn't go off, Hawk.
Yeah, so it's all the hawk. So he's always battling the hawk to get here on time.
Hilarious.
So basically, they named it as well after Travis in the morning, battling hawks.
That darn Hawk.
So it's a
Hawks would try and carry off Barb, and we're not standing for that.
You know what? They would. They would love her.
She's a battle dog. What do you think?
she'd just be nice to him too, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think she would. She
Uh,
seems nice and pleasant.
Listen,
What?
the deal is, Battlehawks is here to stay, and we're going to support them.
Well,
You know
maybe.
what?
Will there
I like
be
his attitude.
will there be serious XFL fans?
Should we do a fantasy football league draft
No, we
for
should not.
XFL?
We should not.
Probably.
I don't
And
think so.
some are upset too because Battlehawks sounds too close to Blackhawks to them.
I mean,
Sam Lyons in the
It's
comments.
any,
wants
I
me
think
to,
any Hawk would have done it at that point.
Like-
But
Yeah.
the St. Louis Hawks used to be a basketball team here too, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I do have the. Go ahead and I'll
No,
show
no,
you this.
Sam
video.
wanted me to remind Barb that he hates her mom, and that
who said that?
Sam Lyons wants me to remind Carly that I hate her, and remind Barb that I hate her mom.
Okay, it's literally 8:53 in the morning. He needs to calm down with
What the hell
Sam
happened?
and Carly and Barb have
with all of that.
wow.
That heat.
Did Barb do something?
apparently.
Obviously not. Look at her.
Did she jilt him?
She did no such thing.
Okay.
He needs to calm down. It's too aggressive for 8:54 in the morning.
Okay.
Wait till after the top of the hour.
Yeah,
Top of the
exactly.
hour. Big thanks to Tech Electronics. We love Tech
We
Electronics.
do.
Don't we?
We
oh
love
my
'em.
goodness. Powered by Tech, baby. Check them out online. TechElectronics.com. They helped us outfit our studio, and we're very thankful for that. Take a break. What do you got
Real
for
quick,
us?
I could have done without the video presentation that they had to announce the team.
Oh, no.
That's one thing I could have done without of.
Are
I
you going
guess.
to share it with
I'm
us?
going to show it to you right now.
okay.
Here you go.
Brutal.
Winged warriors. Preparing for flight. Preparing to fight. They await their orders. Then attack as one. Diving, dodging, swooping, striking. Their mission? Create chaos. Their mandate? Win at all costs. The St. Louis Battlehawks. Cleared to engage. February 2020.
Okay.
Cleared to
Well,
engage.
I want to see the one for the dragons.
I don't have that one. Do you like dragons?
I just am interesting to see how they
Do you
would
think
make that work.
where are they playing the Dragons?
Seattle, I think.
Seattle?
Yeah,
Is
let's
that where,
take a look. I got
is that
the,
where is that where Daenerys' body is? In Seattle? Spoiler alert. Did you see the end of Game of Thrones?
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Good.
Okay.
I never
Don't
watched
don't
it.
waste it.
I'm not.
So we'll take a quick
The
break.
Dragons, Vipers, Defenders. I like the Defenders logo.
Yeah. This for sure looks like those fake the
Yeah.
fake Madden logos
We're
from the
being
90s.
trolled. They
Yeah.
really do. The
But-
Renegades one, like, stop.
I was saying that
Who
looks
is
like
that masked bandit? It looks like Carmen Sandiego's
that looks like
dad.
It looks like the Mid-Missouri Mavericks that
Well,
played in Columbia that was like an independent baseball
It's
team.
like when I would make a franchise team in.
You made up a
in
fake
Madden.
A big-
and
in
I-
video games.
I
yeah.
think that was the logo I used when I was the Outlaws.
What are they going to have the
or Bandits.
You gonna have the Tiburon Sharks too? Remember
Yeah.
that the video game company? You could be the Sharks that would look like their logo.
So
And then-
silly.
Or I had like there was like an ace card in one, and so I decided to make my team in Las Vegas and be the Las Vegas Aces and wear all black.
That's kind of brilliant.
I liked it, but that's where it came. That's like what it is. Like it shouldn't be that. At least you'd think it wouldn't be that.
Should be better.
Yeah, we'd have been better.
We don't need Juicy Jesus coming up with better ideas
That big
than
Jesus,
the
that
government.
Juicy Jesus with alliteration. Juicy Jesus, juicy Jesus,
Thick and juicy.
juicy Jesus, King of the
It's
Jews.
at the top of the hour yet.
That'll happen. We'll take a quick break. Gardner needs a menthol.
Oh, I'm
Barb
Juicy
probably
Jesus,
needs
King
to
of
go
the
out.
Jews.
It's We Are Live. We'll be right back.
I am the chosen one.